welcome everybody. I'm so glad you found my channel, and I'm glad that you're here to take advantage of the free classes that I offer. So the classes that are offered in the Soul Flex and the Hatha Yoga classes are from live classes. So there may be times when I'm demonstrating the posture or the movement, the exercise, and then I stop and I'm looking at the camera, and that's because I'm looking at my students. So if you'd like to join the live classes, just put it in the comments or send me an email, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to have you. It's a wonderful community of people. But other than that, just enjoy the free recordings, enjoy the workouts and the yoga practices. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much.
So welcome everybody. Our morning Hatha yoga practice. I'll be lighting a candle. To begin our practice, finding yourself in a comfortable seated position, either on the floor or in a chair. And if it feels safe and comfortable, go ahead and allow the eyes to close or gaze at a spot on the floor that's not moving. Keeping the eyes, letting them rest on that spot. Feeling the hips heavy on whatever you're seated on. If you're in a chair, having the feet grounded onto the floor where you feel the soles of both feet, and open the legs a little bit so that you have a nice stable foundation. So it's a nice triangle from the knees to the hips. Feeling the stability of that position. Bringing attention down to the feet that are touching the floor, up the legs to the hips that are seated. Feel the stability of the structure. And then bringing attention to the breath. Inward to the breath. Just watching the breath before engaging too much with it, and noticing if it's short or long, smooth, jagged. Just kind of observing it. Shallow, deep. Is the belly moving? Is the chest moving or not? And keeping with breathing through the nose through the whole practice. On the next inhale, engage with the breath a little more. Breathing in through the nose, the chest expands, the belly rises, releases downward. Pause at the top, and on the exhale, the belly comes in gently, the chest relaxes, and the air leaves the nose. Pause at the bottom. Keep breathing like that on your own, seeing if you can lengthen the breath, smooth it out. Keeping the shoulders soft. Softening the hips. On your next inhale, I'd like you to count in your own mind to the count of 6, and getting to 6 as you get to the top of the inhale, pause, and then count down from 6 as you exhale, finishing the counting as you finish the breath, pause. So we're just focusing the mind a little more, giving it some job to do. One more round like this. For this next phase of breath, I'd like you to count to 6 as you inhale, pause, exhale for the count of 6, then hold for the count of 4. So we're just adding a hold after the exhale for the count of 4. Inhale 6, pause, exhale 6, hold for 4. Go ahead and start. Making this your last round. And whenever you're finished, blinking the eyes open and finding your way to your mat. Again, making sure you have something close by for balancing today, whether that's a wall or a chair, something stable. So we talked earlier about stoking the fire. Guess what we're doing today? Just a little bit. So taking the feet hip distance apart, arms are by the sides. Staying with that same long, smooth breath you just cultivated, the 6-6 breath. No hold after the exhale though. So the pauses, the natural pauses, but try to stay with a 6 count inhale, 6 count exhale. So moving into Tadasana, as you inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips, gentle bend in the knees. The hands can come to thighs, shin or the earth. As you inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. So the upper body comes parallel with the floor. The arms can sweep back behind the back, resting. Back of the neck is long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, arms reach up. And exhale, hands together, hands at heart center. Staying with that. Inhale. Exhale, fold, belly in. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, belly in. Inhale, rise. Reach up, look up if it's okay for the neck. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Keeping the back of the neck long. Think of a long line of energy from the hips through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, arms reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shift the hips back behind the heels. Bend the knees a little bit as you inhale, rise. Noticing how that takes less effort in the back. So if you have any back strain, that's what you'd want to do. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands on the ground. So if you need to bend your knees more, do so. As you inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. You can also do this holding onto a chair. Exhale, lower the leg. Inhale, right leg lifts. Long line of energy. Point through the toes. Exhale, lower the leg. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stepping the feet together, big toes touching. Turn the right toe out of the toes at a diagonal. Step the left foot forward. Feet are hip distance apart and facing forward. As you inhale, arms come up from the front. Keep a gentle bend in the front knee, but fairly straight. Back leg is straight. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips, belly in, focusing on the left side of the belly. As you inhale, warrior one, bend the front knee, arms reach up or out to the sides. And as you exhale, hands come out to the sides or to the low back. Bring the weight forward. The back leg can stay on the ground or lift the leg to fly, warrior two. Inhale, gently land the back leg, warrior one. Exhale, straighten the front leg, lower the arms. Staying with this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge, fold. Inhale, bend the front knee, warrior one. Exhale, shift the weight forward, fly, warrior two. So the back foot can stay on the ground or lift off. Inhale, gently land the back foot, warrior one. Exhale, straighten the arms and lower the leg. Lower the leg and straighten the arms. Straighten the leg and lower the arms. Adding on here, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Belly, 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 left side. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, fly, whatever that means for you. Stay here. As you inhale, bring the heart forward. The back bend is in between the shoulder blades, wrapping the shoulder blades together. Feel the chest expand. Exhale, allow the body to soften. Back to neutral spine. Inhale, land, coming back to warrior one. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. So we went through this on the in-person class on Monday. I'm going to do it briefly here since most of you were not in that class. So as we go from warrior one, exhale, warrior two, whatever variation, whether the foot's on or off the ground, we're like this. Then we inhale, it's right between the shoulder blades where I'd like you to focus. It's an inhale. We're inhaling. It's a back bend, a purvatana. So we're inhaling and then exhaling. It's a very subtle movement for most of us in the upper back. So that's what I'd like the attention is right in between the shoulder blades. The heart is inhaling. We're stoking the prana vayu, the chest area, the building of power and energy and resilience and immunity and vigor. So we're stoking the fire element, the prana vayu here on the inhale, and then we exhale, the focus is on the belly, the spine softens. We're not curving like this. It's just becoming neutral again. So if that makes sense, hopefully over camera. So does that make sense? Thumbs up if you get it. Okay, great, thank you. Inhale, arms up. Function over form. We're stoking the fire on the inhales. Exhale, fold. We're emptying out, releasing what we don't need on the exhales. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, fly. Warrior two. Inhale, long, smooth breath. Back bend, staying here. Focus between the shoulder blades. Heart is glowing. It's expanding. Exhale, soften. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, lower the arms. Stepping the feet back together, playing with the balance, however you'd like to get the leg there. Be shaking them out. And then taking both feet together again, big toes. We'll do the other side. So turn the left toe out at a diagonal, step the right foot forward, feet hip distance, hips are forward. Always watching your breath. That's going to tell you where your foot should be as you fly, whether it should be on the ground, especially since we're adding that extra inhale of the back bend in there. It's much longer to hold if you're balancing. So always making sure that the breath is long and smooth. That's primary. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Right side of the belly is the focus. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fly. Inhale, Purvatana, back bend between the shoulder blades. Exhale, soften. Inhale, take the foot back to the ground, warrior one. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. I realize we're doing this a little different than the other side. That's okay though. Stay with me. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, fly. Inhale, back foot down, warrior one. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. This time we're going in for the Purvatana again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, fly. Focus on the right side of the belly. Inhale, back bend, upper back, heart just expanding. Exhale, soften. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. Last round to make a full circle. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. Stepping the feet back to be together. And coming onto your knees, doing sun salutes on the knees today. So you can either be on your knees or standing on the knees, seated on the heels or standing on the knees. Lots of warm water also helps with vata if you're talking a lot in a social situation. So it's good to have your water nearby. As you inhale, arms come up. Maybe look up if it feels okay for the neck, opening up. Exhale, Vajrasana, forward fold, belly, belly, belly in, hips towards heels. As you inhale, shift forward, Chakravakasana, left leg lifts, maybe the right arm. This is a back bend between the upper back, in the upper back. Exhale, plant the extremities, lift to down dog. Stay here for a moment and walk your dog. So bending one knee, then the other, maybe swaying the hips, whatever feels really good. Opening up the bottoms of the feet, stretching out the backs of the legs and the Achilles. And bending both knees deeply, take the arms straighter and take the chest through the arms, like you're trying to touch your chest to your thighs. Getting a nice little stretch in the back there. And when you're ready, finding stillness, breathing, taking the heels towards the floor. On the next inhale, shift forward to a plank position. Push the ground away. Your knees can be on or off the floor. The head is in line with the rest of the spine. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Plant the left knee, inhale, Chakravakasana, right leg lifts, maybe the left arm. And exhale, Vajrasana, hips towards heels. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees, arms reach up, look up if it feels good. Touching the palms if that's possible, and exhale, hands to heart center, come to seated on the heels. Again, inhale. Staying with that 6 count inhale, 6 count exhale, exhale, Vajrasana. Inhale, Chakravakasana, left leg lifts. Focus between the shoulder blades. Exhale, down dog. Listen for the change. On the inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Just like when we were standing. Exhale, lower the leg. It's okay if the hip opens up. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lower the leg. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, down dog. Lower the left knee. Inhale, Chakravakasana, right leg lifts. Exhale, Vajrasana, fold. Hips towards heels. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. And exhale, come to seated on the heels. Hands to heart center. Finding your way onto your back for Shavasana. Your knees can be bent or straight. We'll be here for 1 minute. So once you've found your way onto the ground, just let the body rest downward. Eyes be closed. Allow the body to soften downward. Shoulders are away from the ears. Release control of the breath. Soften. Keeping the eyes closed if you wish, bending the knees so they're hip distance apart. Feet are on the floor. Hands can rest on the belly or by the sides or up on the chest, wherever you'd like. One on the belly, one on the chest. We'll be working with a specific pranayama, similar to how we started the practice. So I'd like you to inhale for the count of 6. I'll explain it first. We'll inhale for the count of 6, pause, exhale for the count of 6, hold for the count of 4. So we're holding after the exhale. And then you'll inhale for the count of 6, pause, exhale for the count of 6, hold for 5. And then one more round, 6 inhale, pause, 6 exhale, hold for the count of 6. Now, never any strain. So if any of those ratios don't work for you, do whatever ratio works for you, where there's even just a little bit longer pause after the exhale. Long, smooth breaths, keeping the mind on what you're doing. Exhale all the air out here. So we could start together. Inhale for the count of 6. Exhale, count of 6. First hold is 4. Keep going on your own. When you finish that last round with the hold of 6, just release the breath. Just allow the body to be breathed. And then straightening the legs out long, arms are by the side. Make an adjustment to roll the shoulders away from the ears if needed. Legs are long, zipping the legs up so you're one long line of energy, like you're standing and salute on the ground. So the feet are flexed like you're standing on the ground. They're zipped together. The arms are by the sides. As you inhale, eyes can stay closed. Slide the arms on the floor up to a T, shoulder height or below. Palms can be up or down. Exhale, baby step, left, right, both feet over to the left, focusing on the left side of the belly. Inhale here. If there's back issues, you can come out of it some, or you can bend a knee. Exhale, turn the head to the right if it's okay for the neck, the right ear towards the mat. Breathe here, long and smooth. If it's helpful to count to keep the mind engaged, go ahead and do so with a 6 count inhale, 6 count exhale. Focusing on the left side of the body, soften the body anywhere possible. Softening the thighs, the shoulders. On your next inhale, take the head back to center. Exhale here. Inhale, baby step the feet, right, left, back to center. Exhale, right, left, both feet over to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, the left ear towards the mat. So turning the head to the left if that feels good. And stay here and breathe long and smooth, focusing on the right side of the belly. Seeing if you can invite the breath down into the pelvic bowl. Softening the shoulders and the jaw. The thighs are heavy. On the next inhale, the head comes back up to center. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, baby step the feet back to center, left, right, left, right. And exhale, take the hands to the knees, bend the knees towards the chest, Apanasana. Stay here, take a couple breaths. Maybe it feels good to rock on the low back, gently taking little knee circles with your hips. So just like an egg beater, kind of just gently, slowly making little circles with your knees, with your hands on your knees. Whatever feels good here for you. And then finding stillness in Apanasana, which is the knees towards the chest. The hands are on the knees, elbows are bent. As you inhale, take both feet together, feet to the floor, knees wide. Arms can reach up overhead with the back of the hands touching the earth or out to the side, Supta Baddha Konasana. Exhale, knees together, knees towards chest, hands to knees. Moving back and forth between these two postures. As you inhale, Supta Baddha Konasana, feet to the floor, knees wide. Exhale, knees towards chest, hands to knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Staying with the 6 count breath. Exhale. Listen for the change. Inhale, feet to the sky. Flex the feet like you're standing on the ceiling. Arms can still reach up and over. Point the toes. Exhale, knees towards chest. Hands to knees. Flex the feet, feet to the sky. Knees can be bent or straight. Point the toes, knees towards chest. Belly, belly, belly. Keeping the mind on the belly. Flex the feet, inhale. Point the toes, exhale. One more on your own. This time as we inhale, the feet go to the sky. Arms can reach up and over. Stay here and breathe. Seeing if you can soften the shoulders, invite the neck and the shoulders space to soften. The hips are heavy, long, smooth breaths. The appropriate amount of energy for the posture. Breathe into the hips. It's finding that stability and that ease, just the right amount of muscular energy, no more, no less, to achieve the posture, whatever that means today, and ease everywhere else around it. Can we find the ease in every posture? In everything we do in our lives, can we find the ease, even if it's calling the phone company or something that usually doesn't feel very easeful or enjoyable? And then pointing the toes, exhale, knees towards chest. Inhaling the feet to the earth. Place the hands on the belly and pause. Observe. Noticing any sensations in the body. Any movement or quickening. Or in whatever sensations. Maybe there's no sensations. Whatever it is, just observing it. Knowing it'll change. And then turning over onto your side and coming up to seated. Whichever way you'd like. I'm going to move back to the chair so that I can see you all. We'll be doing some pranayama. If you'd prefer to lie on the ground, wherever you decide to be, choose whatever provides the most support for the body, where the body can be at ease. So whether that's sitting up against a wall or a chair or lying on the floor. Let me get my shirt. So we'll be doing a couple different pranayamas today. The first one we'll be doing is Brahmari breath, where we inhale long and smooth through both nostrils. And as we exhale, we keep the mouth closed and we hum the whole length of the exhale, seeing if we can pick a pitch where we feel the vibration in the heart center. So keeping the mind here. If you'd like to place your hands here as a niyasam placement, go ahead and do so. It helps the mind to focus and anchor in. We will do 4 rounds of Brahmari. And then we'll be working with a chant. So I'm just giving you the lay of the land right now so you know where we're going. So I don't need to explain as much as we go through it. So after we finish 4 breaths of Brahmari, we'll be working with our hands. So we'll be starting with the thumb and pointer fingers together. Arms will be by the sides. We'll inhale, arms up. And as we chant, we'll lower the arms to the sides, chanting Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti is peace. Om is the sound of everything, of all consciousness. And then we'll move our fingers to thumb and middle fingers. Inhale up, exhale, lower Om Shanti. Then moving to the ring fingers, same thing, inhale, exhale, chant. Then pinkies and thumbs, inhale, exhale, Om Shanti. That's the first round. The second round, we'll be doing the same thing with the hands, starting back at the beginning with the pointer fingers. I'll be cueing you, so don't worry about this. And as we chant, we're adding an extra Shanti. So it'll be Om Shanti Shanti. Getting to the end of the chant with the end of the movement. Same thing as the inhale, getting to the top of the movement with the top of the breath. And then we'll work our way with two Shantis, Om, Om and two Shantis, working our way through each finger. If we have time, we're going to do the same thing with three Shantis. So let's see how it goes. I'll guide you through the beginning of each. So feel free to close the eyes, working with Brahmari breath, the B breath where we hum in the heart center, placing attention on the heart. Exhale the air here so we can start together. Inhale long and smooth. Hum. Keep going on your own. Last round. Placing the thumb and pointer finger together, arms are by the sides, working our ways through the fingers. Inhale, arms reach up, one Om Shanti. Exhale, Om Shanti. Let's go up with the pitch on the next one, moving from the thumbs to the middle fingers. Inhale, arms reach. Om Shanti. Ring finger thumb, inhale. Om Shanti. Pinkies and thumbs, inhale. Om Shanti. Thumb and pointer finger, two Shantis, inhale. Om Shanti Shanti. Middle finger and thumb, inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti. Ring finger and thumb, inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti. Bringing in the peace. Pinky and thumb, inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti. 3 Shantis, thumb and pointer, inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Middle finger, thumb, inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Ring finger, thumbs, inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Pinky and thumb, inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rest the hands. Observe. Focus the mind on the sensation of peace. Inhaling a little more deeply, placing the hands together, palms touching in the center of the chest, or one hand on top of the other, whichever you prefer. Breathing into the expansive, compassionate heart space. There's a softness and a fierceness there. And we always find the balance between the two. With ourselves and in our communication with others. Bowing the head to the heart space. Placing the hands up, the thumbs between the eyebrows. Bowing down to your practice, honoring your practice. Honoring yourself. Honoring the wisdom and elegance of yoga. that has been passed down for centuries. And then bringing the hands back down to the heart center. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste.